Hey everybody, I'm Brandon. You're watching ADHD Game Dev. So cool to have you here. It's actually cool for you to be here. I don't know if you know that, but I just thought I'd tell you you're doing something cool. Okay, hey, I wanted to talk to you about my life philosophy called one thing. I don't know if I've talked about it before. I can't remember these things and there's no way for me to know, but I'm going to talk about it again today. The entire mantra, the ethos, the concept here is all things being equal and all the stuff that's rattling through your head, all the things that you're trying to do all at once, pick one, stick with it and work through it. Okay. I'll give you an example because that will help. I'm trying to clean up in my office space here. And okay, when you set yourself a goal like clean up my office space, oh, that's too much, ADHDers, isn't it? Oh yes, that's too much because there's 4,500 steps, and where do you start? And what you do is you go from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing, or you get overwhelmed with the decision fatigue, and you're like, I don't know where to start, and so you do nothing at all. Okay. So those are equal enough things. Some of them should be in sequence. And what you do is, assuming that everything is roughly of equal weight, you pick one and you work on it. You literally just pick one. Stop worrying about which one's more important. Stop worrying about which one needs to be done first in sequencing. If you're feeling that sense of overwhelm, you literally just make the decision and go, I'm going to, and in my case it was get the vacuum and vacuum the carpets. Okay. That's my one thing. That's my one thing that I picked to do. And what happens? Immediately, your brain goes, and it starts contradicting you. It starts telling you that you picked the wrong thing, self-doubt. When you go to do something such as, here's the sequence that needs to be in the one thing of vacuum is get vacuum cleaner. Okay. And along the way, you see other stuff like, oh, maybe I should get the trash, and oh, look at the dishes, and I'm a little hungry, and maybe. So it gets to this thing to where you literally have to chant it to yourself. one thing, or even get vacuum. And in my case, that's what I was doing. Get vacuum. I had other stuff that needs to be cleaned up, and I needed to get a bag to put it in. And after I did okay, I'm going to stop in the middle of it, and I'm going to say, oh, well, go and get the bag. No, don't do that. I'm on the one thing. I'm on the mission of get vacuum. I will forget what I was doing, which is why I literally say it out loud to myself, and it becomes a mantra. It becomes a reminder, an audio reminder that I'm hearing myself say out loud. I'm being very, very specific and being very literal right now. When I say I'm saying my one thing is get the vacuum, I am literally saying it. People are going to think you're crazy sometimes, but it's going to be get vacuum. All right. That doesn't need a whole lot of reminders because you got the vacuum in hand. When you come back to your office with the vacuum, you'll never believe what you're going to do. You're going to go, what was I doing? Oh, right. There's a vacuum in my hand. It's kind of hard to forget. I was going to vacuum. But you know what? I should do blah, blah, blah. You got the vacuum. You're going to have to repeat it to yourself. Vacuum, carpet. Vacuum, carpet. Vacuum, carpet. And you have to say it out loud because otherwise other intrusive thoughts are going to start scattering through your brain and try to get you off track doing something else. Okay. After you've finished that one thing, you're going to come back to the scene of the crime, and the next thing is going to pop into your head. And in my case, it would have been more efficient for me to get the bag that I was going to put all the stuff that I was going to collect up and take to the garage later. But we're staging it out and we're doing it in parts. So it might be a little inefficient, and I'm taking a risk of losing some efficiency by focusing on one thing at a time. I did the same thing, like I talked about this once before. I remember now. I talked about this once before, like just making breakfast, okay? Making eggs and toast, and I want to make coffee, and I like to do the whole thing all at once. And then I'm like, coffee is almost done, and what's burning? Oh, my eggs. I forgot all about it, which is when you get into that mode of just be where you are in the moment. Even if it means you've lost efficiency, even if it means you're taking a lot more steps than you need to, even if you're just standing there wasting time because I'm like, okay, I don't really have to sit here and watch eggs sizzling on the pan, and it would be efficient when cleaning up the office to go and bring all the stuff all at once, but that's not how my brain works. And sometimes I have to break it down and do just the one thing. So I hope that helps you today. Some days are better than others. I think you know that. But anyway, I've talked enough. So I hope that you will be awesome today, and I hope that you'll subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.